Hey, my dazzling, fabulous, and oh so famous fans, welcome back to Famous Faces Scoop TV, where there is never a dull moment and the tea is always sizzling hot. You already know the drill, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because you do not want to miss out on the drama that we're unpacking today. Trust me, this one is going to blow your mind. Are you ready? Let's dive right into the deep end of the Hollywood scandal pool because things are about to get messy, like red carpet dress caught in a storm kind of messy. So, what's got the entire entertainment world clutching their overpriced oat milk lattes today? It's the kind of drama that makes you double tap, share with your friends, and come back for more. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, we're talking about none other than Blake Lively, the queen of elegance, wit, and impeccable fashion, versus Justin Baldoni, who has until now been celebrated as a Hollywood nice guy. But oh, how quickly reputations can unravel. Buckle up, because this is a wild ride filled with lawsuits, allegations, and a whole lot of irony. Here's the 411. Blake Lively has filed a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, and the claims are, in a word, jaw-dropping. This isn't just a little behind-the-scenes drama or a disagreement over creative differences. No, Blake alleges that Justin engaged in behavior so outrageous, so beyond the pale, that it has everyone in Hollywood talking. According to her lawsuit, Justin allegedly showed her explicit visual material. Yes, we're talking about pictures and videos of women without her prior approval. Let's pause right there. Can you even imagine? You're on a professional set ready to do your job, and then bam, someone completely blindsides you with something so inappropriate that it makes your skin crawl. But wait, there's more. Blake claims that Justin didn't stop there. Oh no, he allegedly made comments that were, let's just say, less than respectful about the cast and crew. Think crude, think suggestive, think. Absolutely unacceptable. It's the kind of behavior that would make anyone do a double take and wonder, how does someone like this think it's okay to act this way? And the kicker, this isn't just a case of one or two bad decisions. Blake's accusations paint a picture of repeated, ongoing behavior that made the work environment uncomfortable and, quite frankly, toxic. Now, let's talk about Blake Lively for a moment, shall we? Because if anyone thought they could mess with her and get away with it, they clearly underestimated her. Blake isn't just an actress, she's an icon, a role model, and a total powerhouse. From her star-making turn as Serena van der Woodsen on Gossip Girl to her jaw-dropping performances in movies like The Shallows and A Simple Favor, she's proven time and again that she's a force to be reckoned with. But beyond her talent, Blake is also known for her intelligence, her advocacy, and her unwavering sense of justice. She's the kind of person who doesn't just stand by when something's wrong, she takes action. And that's exactly what she's doing here. By filing this lawsuit, Blake is sending a clear message: enough is enough. She's not just standing up for herself, she's standing up for every woman who's ever felt disrespected, marginalized, or unsafe in her workplace. And let me tell you, her fans are here for it. Social media has exploded with messages of support for Blake, with hashtags like Justice for Blake and West End with Blake trending across multiple platforms. One fan tweeted, "Blake Lively is a queen for speaking out. This isn't just brave, it's groundbreaking." Another wrote, "Justin Baldoni, you have some serious explaining to do. This kind of behavior is not okay." And honestly, they're absolutely right. Now let's flip the script and talk about Justin Baldoni for a second, because oh boy, the irony here is just chef's kiss. For years, Justin has presented himself as the poster boy for positive masculinity. He's written books, given TED Talks, and basically branded himself as the woke feminist ally that Hollywood so desperately needs. But these allegations, they paint a very different picture. And let's be real, it's not a good look. It's like finding out that your favorite superhero secretly works for the villain. The whiplash is real, people. So far, Justin has remained completely silent on the matter. No public statements, no social media posts, nothing. And in a world where silence is often interpreted as guilt, that's not exactly helping his case. Fans and critics alike are waiting with bated breath to see how he'll respond. Will he deny the allegations? Apologize? Or will he let his legal team handle the fallout while he stays out of the spotlight? One thing's for sure, the clock is ticking, and the longer he stays silent, the more the court of public opinion will turn against him. But this isn't just about Justin Baldoni or even just about Blake Lively. This is about Hollywood as a whole and the culture that's allowed this kind of behavior to go unchecked for so long. Over the past few years, we've seen a wave of stories come to light about misconduct, exploitation, and abuse of power in the entertainment industry. And while progress has been made, stories like this remind us that there's still a long way to go. Blake's decision to speak out is a powerful reminder that change is possible, but only if we continue to hold people accountable. Insiders are already speculating about the potential fallout from this case, and let me tell you, the stakes couldn't be higher. If the allegations are proven true, it could be a career ending moment for Justin Baldoni. Hollywood loves a redemption arc, but this would be a tough one to come back from. On the flip side, Blake's bravery could inspire others to share their own stories, leading to a ripple effect of accountability and change throughout the industry. Either way, this case is going to have far-reaching implications, and you can bet that Famous Faces Scoop TV will be here to bring you every twist and turn. But let's not forget the human element of this story. At its core, this isn't just about headlines or hashtags, it's about real people, real experiences, and real consequences. Blake Lively's decision to file this lawsuit isn't just a legal move, it's a statement. She's saying loud and clear that this kind of behavior is not okay and that she won't stand for it. And in doing so, she's giving a voice to countless others who may have felt powerless in similar situations. Now, let's talk about the massive fallout this scandal is having not just on Baldoni's career, but on the wider Hollywood landscape. The entertainment industry has long been known for sweeping things under the rug, playing favorites, and giving free passes to its biggest stars. But Blake Lively's decision to go public with these claims is a clear indication that the tide is turning. No more silent suffering, no more looking the other way when high-profile figures behave like this. It's 2024, people, and change is happening whether Hollywood is ready for it or not. Look at how quickly WME, one of the most powerful agencies in the world, dropped Baldoni. This was no small matter. WME didn't just drop some random actor with a small following. They dropped a man who had been positioning himself as Hollywood's woke leading man, the guy who could do no wrong. The fact that they made this decision so swiftly speaks volumes about the severity of the allegations against him. In an industry where public opinion is everything, this is as close as you'll get to an official stamp of guilt. WME didn't hesitate because they know the reputation damage could be catastrophic not just for Baldoni but for everyone associated with him. And then there's the fact that Baldoni has been silent on the issue. For someone so used to being the center of attention, someone who's built his career on self-promotion and being an advocate for positive change, this silence is deafening. It's almost like he's waiting for it to blow over, hoping that if he stays quiet long enough, the media will forget about it. But here's the thing we don't forget. The public doesn't forget. And the longer he remains silent, the more the rumors and speculation will continue to swirl around him. Will he try to salvage his image? Will he make a public apology? Or will he remain in hiding, hoping for a second chance? Either way, the longer he stays quiet, the harder it's going to be to redeem himself. But you know what's truly fascinating in all of this? The layers of irony. Remember that this is the same Justin Baldoni who wrote a book, who went on TED Talks, who built a brand around championing respect, emotional intelligence, and feminist values. He built himself up as the guy who wasn't like the rest of Hollywood's arrogant, entitled men. He was different. He was the nice guy. His image was that of a sensitive, thoughtful man who treated women with respect, who encouraged healthy masculinity. He made it clear that he was a new kind of male role model for Hollywood. And then this scandal breaks, and suddenly it's like he's the exact opposite of everything he presented himself to be. The whiplash is almost palpable. One minute, he's a modern-day hero, the next, he's the villain in his own story. Now, let's go back to Blake Lively for a minute, because this is a moment of true power for her. It's not just about standing up for herself, it's about standing up for every woman in the industry who has ever been treated like this. The difference between Lively and so many others is that she has the power and platform to say no more. She's not some rookie actress trying to navigate the tricky waters of Hollywood. She's an established star, a businesswoman, and an advocate who has spent years building her brand. She's not the type to let things slide, especially when it comes to standing up for what's right. And let's talk about how Blake handled all of this. First, the lawsuit, then the complete social media storm that followed. Lively's fans immediately rallied behind her, with many praising her courage to take action against someone who had, until recently, been the good guy in Hollywood. They've been vocal in their support, with Twitter blowing up and Instagram flooded with messages of solidarity. Some have even called her a hero for women everywhere, and honestly, who can argue with that? In an industry where power dynamics are everything, for a woman to speak out about being mistreated in such a high-profile way is nothing short of groundbreaking. Another thing to consider is the ripple effect this might have. Could this be the tipping point for Hollywood? Is this the moment when other actors and crew members feel empowered to speak out about inappropriate behavior they've witnessed or experienced? There's a whole undercurrent of fear that exists behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, the fear that if you speak up, you'll be blacklisted, that no one will ever want to work with you again. But Blake Lively's actions have shone a light on that fear. She's showing the world that it's possible to speak your truth, to demand respect, and to face the consequences of your actions. And if more people follow her lead, Hollywood might just have to undergo a much needed culture shift. Of course, there are some people who still remain skeptical. Some argue that we're jumping to conclusions, that Baldoni deserves a fair trial before his career is ruined. But here's the thing, no one is saying that Baldoni shouldn't have his day in court. We're not passing judgment here. But the fact remains that allegations like this don't just appear out of nowhere. The courage it takes for someone like Blake to come forward, to relive traumatic experiences in front of the entire world, is not something people do lightly. She's not doing this for attention. She's doing this because she believes in the truth. And sometimes the truth is ugly. And speaking of truth, let's talk about the power of Hollywood's court of public opinion in this digital age. An actor's reputation can be made or broken in seconds. Every tweet, every Instagram story, every headline, every news broadcast can swing public opinion in an instant. And right now, all eyes are on Justin Baldoni. No matter how much his lawyer tries to deflect blame or dismiss the allegations, the public has already formed their own opinions. It's not just Lively's legal battle at stake here, it's the future of Baldoni's career. With the power of social media amplifying voices, the narrative is already shifting. People are calling for justice, but they're also calling for accountability. And the truth is, this isn't just about Justin Baldoni anymore, it's about Hollywood as a whole. About the system that allows powerful men to exploit their positions and get away with it. The question is no longer will Baldoni survive this scandal? The real question is, how will Hollywood respond? Will it continue to protect the powerful, or will it finally do the right thing? So what happens next? We'll have to wait and see. Blake Lively is poised for a major career resurgence after this, and with the support of her fans and the legal backing she's secured, she's clearly not backing down. As for Baldoni, the future looks murky at best. His silence is deafening, and with each passing day, more details of his alleged misconduct are surfacing. His public image may never recover from this. But if one thing is clear, it's that this scandal is far from over. The stakes are high, the drama is thick, and we're just getting started. You can bet that Famous Faces Scoop TV will be here to bring you every twist, every turn, and every shocking update as it unfolds. The world is watching, and you do not want to miss the next chapter in this Hollywood saga. So buckle up, my fabulous fans, this ride is just getting started.